Hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Freedom Corner? Hey, calling from... Yeah. Hey, what's up, America? Trump 2024, baby. We're going to win in a landslide. Y'all got to do your part, though. That was Dempsey right there. What is up, y'all? Nothing much. This is James Grant calling live from the D.C. jail. And, man, yeah, we're in some uncharted waters right now. It's crazy. But could you just imagine when Trump gets back in? Like, what's that? Oh, my God. What's that going to be like? Like, he has to win, and we have to make sure he wins.
That's right. Everybody needs to get out and vote.
Everyone really does need to get out and vote, and everyone needs to poll watch. But I think the excitement's already starting to build, and it's such uncharted waters. Like, there's never been a situation like this in recent memories. I mean, it's just the whole thing is crazy, and then January 6th and everything, it's just really weird waters. But yeah, oh my God, if Trump gets back in, and everyone was so much happier during Trump's term, from 2016 to 2020, everyone, even right now, think back to what you were doing back then. It was just all, the backdrop was better. It was better times because Trump was getting us to believe in America again. Like, it's this continent out here, coast to coast. We got our own, it's geographically set up, and, you got a great stock of people, and America attracts people that want to, have enterprising, and it's just got such a cool history, and, everyone's we're all Americans out here, the best country, and, so they'll say we're not the best at certain statistics and stuff, but, I mean, what other countries like this? We got the best military, and there's so many other great things. Trump's the most American president there's ever been. He's this blonde billionaire. I mean, even Obama said the American dream is to be like President Trump. Right. And he said this back in like 1992, or that was the year I was born, so... But he said it back then. But yeah, I mean, and no one even hated Trump until he ran for president. And I would just ask people that don't like Trump to just give him a chance. Cause, I mean, he's the most American president ever. And we're supposed to, get behind him. I think we all should. And I encourage everyone to take a second look at him if you don't like him. Because I personally love the guy. I don't see why you wouldn't like him, honestly. He's confident, but you're on that team. You're Americans, aren't you? Aren't you with it?
At this point, it doesn't matter whether you like him or not. It's about, were you better off during Trump as a president, or are you better off now? And everybody can say with a resounding no that we are not better off now. And I can't see a path leading to greatness staying with Democrats.
Right. I mean, yeah, everyone... Definitely. And we've seen now what 4 years of Biden looks like. There's all Russia's to take over the world. That wouldn't have happened under Trump's watch. You've got, Iran's getting a lot stronger, and it's a lot of little things that President Trump does. And I remember once during during his interview, I think it was on the Spanish network, and he said he was negotiating with NATO, and he said he asked for, a more hardball price, a price that would actually be beneficial to Americans and save us money as a country instead of just throwing money at everything like all the other politicians do.
Right.
And he said it so matter-of-factly, like just passing over, and he goes, I wonder why no one had ever done that. And he goes, probably because no one had ever asked for it, but, because no one else is trying to look out for the interests of the country. And that's, part of what's scary. I'm watching House of Cards right now on the tablet, and, it doesn't come in good all the time, but I was watching it, and that's what Congress is. They take these deals and they're giving away billions to make millions. And, I'm sure we have some, there's some good congressmen, but overall, it doesn't function well, and they're not representing our interests. And that's part of why people love President Trump, because he had his own money. He didn't need these, he didn't need to pay favors to anyone. He was really trying, doing the best for the country, and that's why they can say whatever they want in these, President Trump was the president. He's the leader of the free world, and just the charges they're bringing against him are so bogus. And yet Hillary Clinton with an entire email server in her basement. They didn't go after her, professional courtesy. We're not going to, but now they're going after him for stuff that, he's the president of the United States. If you have real charges against him, you gotta come with something real. You can't just, you don't do this to the president. I mean, look, it's a joke. Oh, well, technically, he's the president. He can declassify any file he wants. You're trying to get him over having files. Boom, they're declassified. I mean, they're just doing it. It's political, it's election interference. They're just and it's so blatant, and it's just, I never thought our country would come to this. It's just crazy, you know? And
well, the craziest part is that not enough people are standing up and saying this is wrong. And the Democrats are getting away with it right now, but wait until they're not getting away with it. Remember how they were when Trump was in office and they weren't getting away with all their shenanigans? And they were very vile and very desperate, and they were very nasty, attacking and telling other people to attack, you know, Trump supporters and Republicans. And we'll see that again because they don't want us to be together. Like, they do not want us to be united. Democrats do not want to unite with Republicans. They don't.
We were united as a. I thought everything was much better in 2017. And you know, anyone listening, if you think back to 2017 and where you were, I think you're gonna find, even if you know whatever was going on, you were happier overall. We all were, because Trump had his, you know, he had the economy booming. We're all believing in the American dream, and you know, we had us believing again to a country that's going through a lot right now. But you know, there's no reason we can't come together. And you know, we're this coast to coast country. You know, everyone comes here to make a living, and you know, we're a little, you know, we spend a little money sometimes, Americans. But you know, Trump had us actually believing in that again. And it was just, in everything you did back then, there was like an undercurrent of happiness and belief. And everyone will tell you, you know, in jail, if they did an election in here, Trump would win like 95%. I mean, it doesn't matter what race you are. Everyone in here, I mean, there was an 18th Street gangster in here that's like, oh yeah, Trump's my guy. Mm-hmm. You know, if they held the election in here, I worked out with him, his name was Norman. And, well, yeah, no, if they held the election in here, Trump would definitely win. And and we should go back to that, and we need to. And it's just going to be amazing. And I just implore everyone, if you know any liberals that are listening, I don't know if there are any, but just you know, there's just maybe there's one or two that are curious. Just that, you know, we need to go back to that. We can be united. You know, I think, you know, I have high hopes that Trump's going to win because we've seen what 4 years of Joe Biden has looked like, and you know, we can believe again. I really think we all should. And it was just, I think if you look back, it was much happier time. And, you know, everyone's getting, you know, the economy was better. And like it or not, that's a big part of what drives a lot of things, how much money, you know, freedom, how much freedom you have. And, you know, I don't have much right now. And boy, has there ever been a group of people that are more dependent on an election than the January 6ers? Like, that's pretty crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping President Trump gets in so I can get a pardon. But regardless of that, I mean, that's not even the reason to vote for him. It's just everyone sees what it is. And they try to say, like, the economy is actually better under Biden. And no one believes that. And they're like, oh, you know, I see stuff on the news. It's like, yeah, you know, I know what things cost. That's $5 a gallon. It was like $1.60 before. But, yeah, you know, I love the country and, you know, the American dream, and we can all be part of it. And I think Trump was killing it, and I think I hope people remember that. But man, if Trump getting back in would be amazing. I guess would be the essence, the gist of that. But there are obviously the valid reasons. I hope I named a couple, but there's very valid reasons, and our country will be happier as a whole. You know, if Trump gets back in, and it's going to be good. Everyone, you know. It's going to be really good. It's going to be putting our country back together. The economy, let me tell you, the stock market is going to start booming. And even if you're not in the stocks, you're going to start, it's going to be going up like crazy. Everyone's like, dude, you got to buy this stock. The crypto market, everything. Trump's going to bring that positivity back that Biden doesn't bring. Biden comes from an apologetic tone of the United States, you know? And Trump, you know, Trump doesn't do that. It's so much better. But, yeah, no, that's my, that's my spiel on Trump. So I just hope, you know, we're all trying to build towards that. And, you know, I don't want our country's not going to be in great shape if he doesn't get in. You know, I really, given what happened in the past and now, I really am concerned if we don't. So I think this is the biggest election in American history, 2024. I mean, I think even bigger.
Yeah, I think.
You know, when has there ever been a debate? Yeah, when has there ever been a debate with like 4 people on it? I think there was 4 people for the Republican, and everyone knows none of these people are going to be you know, it's just like a town hall, but everyone knows none of these people are going to be the presidential nominee. It's the guy who's not there, who's going through this, justice system is trying to throw everything at him. And it's, I said it, but we're in such uncharted waters here. This is just
We
so
are
crazy. But I
definitely
hope
in
America
uncharted
makes the right
waters.
decision. Right? This is nuts. But I really hope America makes the right decision and everything tallies up right. And I'm looking forward to it. This is crazy. It's always a good conversation to have in here with someone that's like, dude, what do you think is going to happen? Like, can you imagine, though, Trump gets in, but people are leery, people are realistic. I mean, we saw what happened. Anyways, so I've been in for almost 2 years now. The 6th, a couple days ago, I think it was about 2 days ago, was my 23 months in jail, and I think I pray that everyone is going home soon, but it's just I struggle. I've been in for 2 years, and I haven't contacted my ex at all, and I really want to now, but I guess I got to be careful because I'm in jail, so it's like I guess that could be intimidating, even though I don't think I should be in here too much longer, in my opinion, if you ask me. But I don't know. I want to try to contact my ex. There's just so much. I don't know. It's just dragged on into something, but it's such trippy circumstances. Like I'll wake up from a really good nap sometimes, like those real good 5 o'clock naps where you're out. Which also, how weird is it? Sometimes you nap way harder than you sleep at night. I can't really sleep at night. I can nap good, but you wake up from one of those naps and don't know where you are. But when you're in jail and you wake up from one of those, you're like, oh yeah, this whole thing, right? We're still doing this. It's a pretty weird sensation to write a book, but people started calling me Justin Bieber in here a little bit. Actually, someone called me that at the first location I was in because my hair's getting long. He's like, you Justin Bieber looking, and it's been funny. It's funny to me, so I've been saying that. So randomly, I'll just yell for myself, Bieber. So that's jail, but that's just the January 6th pod. We got each other's back, and it's a fascinating spot. It would make us such a good reality show. It really would. It would be number one. It's fascinating. But overall, it's been good energy in the pod, and I think people are hopeful, and God bless everyone, and God bless you guys for being out there. Thank you for being out there, Tammy. Out there, brother. You've made peace with the graveyard at this point, I think. Like it doesn't even faze you anymore, right?
Yeah.
I guess if you're just listening, there's a massive graveyard right out there. Like it's huge. It's what I look out onto at night, and I see the rest of the city, but it's a big graveyard. It's not really scary though, is it?
No, it's not scary.
There are scary ones, but it really isn't one.
Yeah,
but,
this one is more just history.
It's more, it's like classy almost. I don't get a scary vibe from it, but So, anyways, I wasn't able to meet. I was supposed to meet with Jim Baker today. They didn't get that fixed, so didn't have a meeting this week.
Hopefully next week.
Who knows? But again, with that fourth. No, go ahead, Tammy. What you say?
I was just gonna say, hopefully they'll have that fixed next week.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, she's only in Virginia, so I guess we'll see. But there's a lot of exciting things happening out there, and again, we're in uncharted waters, so this whole situation is crazy. Go vote if you're listening, and if you can poll watch, I think that would be good too. that could help. But this is the most important election, and we're almost to 2024. But
you have 1 minute remaining.
So for now, I guess just enjoy this December. My name is James Grant. I was a law student before this. I had my student number and everything, and I don't know what happened with that. I just kind of got arrested. I haven't tried to talk to him since, but if you want to donate to my Gift and Go, giftsandgo.com/freejames. That is it. Very simple. So even just $5 would help so much. But thank you all, and thank you guys for your support in uncharted waters. Thank you, Freedom Corner, for being out there, and I'll pass it off to the next guy. We're about to get cut off. Thank you, Tammy. Good to talk to you as always.
Good to talk to you, James. Keep your head up. We love you, Patriot.
Thank you. Bye, y'all. God bless.